I've had some people around him say, oh, they must take over the state, they will write results. The only advice I have for them is that if they truly want to write results, they should write something else before that time. You know what it is? Their will. Because this is our state, nobody can intimidate us. But having said that, am I threatened? Absolutely no. Do I bother about that? Absolutely no. But I want us to maintain peace and decorum. Okay? Samson, I don't know if I've answered your question. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, we are still trying to manage to get the videos out. At least let's talk about the issues. Let's not be silent, on the issues. Sometimes I actually feel tired. I'm like, okay, should I just... Then I remember that there are actually some people who come to my channel to be able to hear what is happening in Nigeria. So for all of you in diaspora, thank you. Even though a lot of people I meet a lot of people in Nigeria who tell me, oh, we no longer hear you talk, you no longer talk about issues. I'm like, I put these videos out on my YouTube page because I can't. There are so many things to be done. I can't keep being on every social media, writing, typing out, announcing. So I put it on I just do the video. You see, that's Nigeria. They've just taken lights. Well, but anyway, it will continue. And I just do the video and I put it on my YouTube channel. So please share with people that Aisha Isufu has a YouTube channel where she talks and put in all the things she's saying. It's not that Aisha Isufu is no more talking. But anyway, the main thing why I'm doing this video, and I'm sure you just watched that video where Alex Otti, is talking about rigging election, and that anybody that is coming to rig election should be prepared for, should write their will. I've said this thing several times. Anybody that is going to rig election should be treated as a terrorist, because that's what they are. They are killing lives. They are killing people. People are dying because of the kind of people who get into office, who know they were not voted in. They rig their way into office. They can do all sorts of nonsense. They put in policies that are killing people, killing people's businesses, destroying properties, all manner of things, and all of that. So from now on is to say, look, anybody that is trying to rig election, is this better? Because there's a light that is coming from there, right? Okay, just manage it. Anybody that is coming to rig election is coming to destroy our lives. That this, as we go into the 2027 election, we are fighting for our lives. We are fighting in short, they've choked Nigerians, they've restricted Nigeria's airflow, they've taken anything out. This is fight for survival. This is fight for life. It's not the kind of elections that they used to have before. Where we are at now, we are on the verge of collapse. I mean, it's taking a lot of grace for those who are waiting for God to come and do for us what God has given us capacity for us to do for ourselves. Know that it has taken a lot of grace for us to not have toppled over, and the country is literally dying, and we need to fight for our lives, and that's what the election is going to be about. People should not be allowed to come and rig election because they feel that they can rig election. I don't have a problem with whoever becomes president. Whoever Nigerians voted for should be allowed to be president. And whether good or bad, because that's the choice of the people, and democracy is about choices. I would always respect, the choice of the people. There's so much difference when the light comes in, right? I would always respect, the choice of the people. But what I would never stand for the choice of the people to be truncated, to be taken away from them, and then they will just announce the result and say that's the choice. No, that is not a choice. Let the vote count. That is what is most important. And for me, like I've seen a lot of journalists, oh, what do you think about the new INEC chairman? That I say, I really am not thinking about the new INEC chairman. I'm not thinking about. In short, I see INEC as that institution that is willingly going to rig election and announce someone else. I see the security agencies as those ones that are going to support rigging. I see hoodlums being brought in, whatever. What I want to see and what I hope to see, and if that happens, there's nobody that can rig election, is for Nigerians to collectively stand on or let everybody say, this vote that I'm voting, it must get to the person that I'm voting for, and I will safeguard it for the person that I'm voting for. Because if you go to the ballot on election day, you go and put your hand on the ink and you put it on that place, and then you just walk away and I voted. No, you did not vote. What you did was paper painting. Your voting, for you to have voted, is that you put your hand on the ink, you put it on the paper, you put that paper in, you stay there, you saw the paper being counted, you follow to the collation center and you put it. What will it even take? Let's do 72 hours. Let's stay there and follow those collation center there. In the meantime, you know all the Agbere boys in your area, you know all the area boys, you know all the people they use for toggery. If they pay them to do toggery, pay them to not do toggery. Simple as ABCD. Stop them, befriend them now, talk to them, give them food. If they are hungry, give them food and say just stay there and protect. Don't do anything to anybody. Just say they are not allowed. Don't allow yourself to be. How much did they give? They gave you 10K for you to come and scatter this way. Take 20. Oh yeah, be going. Simple as ABCD. We must come to that place where we are doing all of that. We must not allow people to continue to truncate our votes, because if people can get into office without the people voting for them, they can continue to do their nonsense and they can continue to not give good governance. Let me just put on my glasses. I don't want this video to be too long. They can continue to do their bad governance and not care and just be doing all manner of nonsense that they're doing. So it is important for we the citizens to say no, enough is enough. And if we say it, there is nobody that can rig election. All this one that Tinubu is doing, that governors are defecting to their party and whatever, is fear. That is fear speaking to you. If there's anything that makes you understand that you have what it takes, it is now. And their governors are defecting to ruling party. It's not a new thing. They've done it before. It's been done before. And it didn't stop when a sitting government was going to be voted at, for them not to be voted at. Once upon a time, PDP said they were going to rule for 60 years. There is no arrogance that APC is showing that PDP even did more than it. They showed that arrogance. They say nobody can vote them out, nobody can do anything. But what happened? Did it not happen? But anyway, let me remind you of what Governor Alex Otti said. Governor Alex Otti said that anybody that is planning to rig election should first of all write something down. You understand? And what did he say they should write down? Their will. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.